A full show, a rolling show, or a flat show. Those shows are dictated by either airspace and or cloud base. For a full show, we need about 5,500 to 6,000 feet. Sorry about that, I was just talking to Red One on the radio, giving him essential information such as the barometric pressure for their altimeters and the wind so they know how to run the show. As I said, 5,500 feet for a full show, about 2,500 to 3,000 feet for a rolling show, and only 1,000 feet for a flat show. And that decision will be made by Red One as he runs into the display. When the team arrive, of course, as I said, we'll be arriving in our world famous Diamond 9. We'll be trailing our famous red, white and blue. So make sure you give a huge round of applause, a huge cheer, and I'll transmit that very warm welcome to the team. And I'm sure they'll feel a very good warm welcome from the Southport crowd. Southport, get your cameras ready, clear your voices, give a huge round of applause to 2024 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrows! As the team arrive in their world famous Diamond 9, they're smoking their red, white and blue. Red One starts to pull them up and then turns them immediately to the left, which indicates to me he's started the show rolling. And as the team come around to the left, you can see us that plan-form shape of our world famous Diamond 9. You now see Reds 8 and 9 move left and right respectively as they change the shape into 9 Arrow. 2024, we have a new team leader, a new Red One, that's squad leader John Bond, known as Bondi. Bondi's in his first year as team leader. He's previously on the team for 5 years before taking a break. The smoke comes on for Big Vixen. Bondi is a former Typhoon pilot who's also qualified flying Operation Overlord, which was the storming of the Normandy beaches by the Allied forces. To all those who pay commemorate and tribute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, this is Spitfire. On the right of Red One is Red 2, that's squad leader Chris McCann. Chris is originally from St Helens. This is his first year on the team. He was taken from training and immediately made iconic aircraft in history. As the team roll out, there is no mistaking the shape of the wonderful, majestic and iconic, it's Concorde. Is given, you'll see the wings of the Concorde start to flex forward as Reds 8 and 9 make their way outwards and Reds 6 and 7 will split at the rear. The team continue around to the left hand side. Get your cameras ready for the colourful Phoenix. Ollie Suckling. Second year on the team, he was ready to the final three. In from the right, the team now for the chevron roll. On the front of that first row, all the way on the left-hand side, is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant George Hobday. George is in his first year on the team who rolls within the Red Arrows. On the left-hand side, you'll now see Reds 8 and 9 in trail for one of the most popular, if not the most popular manoeuvre we fly. This is Tornado! The aboard call is made by Red 9 as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the smoke off the front section. Watch for the colour change as Red 1 flies them down the line. Section of aircraft, you may be able to see they are flying with their air brakes out. That's a small door at the base of the aeroplane towards the back underneath the belly. This has twofold effect. The first effect is the pilots fly with a higher throttle setting. The Red Arrows in our world famous Diamond 9 formation. Before we start the second half, which is the more dynamic, heart-pumping, jaw-dropping formation flying. In from the right, the smoke comes out once again. The Red Arrows in Diamond 9. As we start the second half, we now see manoeuvre not flown since 2003. This is the 5-4 split. As we break down into two distinct sections, off to the right is Reds 1 through 5. They are now known as Enid right. Hannah from the left for the 5-4 cross. Keep your eye on Enid to your left. Comes on as they fly the Nat. The Red Arrows flew the Nat right the way up until 1980 when we took control of the Hawk T Mark 1, which is still the aircraft that we fly today. In the blue come on from Reds 8 and 9 as they roll around 6 and 7. Get your cameras ready for the Hannah break. For the Hannah pass. Up and over in the roller coaster. Red 6 and 6 again to complete the cyclone. As the Synchro pair lead directly to our front. Coming in from the left-hand side, you have Red 9, that's Flight Lieutenant Patrick Kershaw. 50 miles per hour. Paddy in his third and final year, former Tornado pilot, former Typhoon pilot as he lines up with Enid in the distance for the Goose. See Red 9 climbing up as he smokes the red, the white and the blue, with Enid now going off to our left-hand side. As you do not want to miss this one. The smoke comes on. They part for the world famous Synchro half. And coming in from the top right is Red 8 as he spears the half. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Rich Walker, second year on the team, former Harrier pilot, former Typhoon pilot and qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark II. Southport, let's give Red 6, 7 and 8 a massive round of applause for a wonderful heart in the sky over Southport Bay. Last minute for the Synchro opposition barrel roll. The Synchro pair lead to our rear from your left. 9 roll goes the command from Red 1 as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the smoke in the corkscrew. And you can see our red, white and blue from the front section. The Red Arrows are extremely proud to fly the red, white and blue. We wear the Union flag on our flying suits. We have the Union flag on the aircraft tail. And of course we smoke the red, white and blue all across the United Kingdom, all across Europe. And as I said, we'll be taking that red, white and blue. Keep looking to your left, keep looking to your right. Once again, you're looking for the Synchro pair. Red 6 from the left, Red 7 from the right. Each aircraft will conduct a 360-degree aileron roll. Go is the command from Red 6 as each aircraft now pull up 5 to 6G, which means everything about them is now weighing 5 to 6 times heavier than what you and I are as we stand on the beach. They'll reach a height of over 3,000 feet. They're now 60 degrees nose down, inverted, heading back towards that 100 feet above the beach. As they complete the manoeuvre we like to call the boomerang. Enid pulling up the white smoking trail. The red and the blue comes on as Red 1 brings the team into a barrel roll, leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky for the first part of the manoeuvre called the Serpent. And you can see that red, white and blue only capable of the smoke pod that's underneath the belly of the aeroplane. That smoke pod is capable of producing approximately 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of blue smoke and 1 minute of red smoke, with each of the colours having their own individual button on the 3 to 4G, an extremely hard formation to maintain. The smoke will come on as they complete the Serpent with the Tango. Six rolling in.
Easing up.
And easing up as Red 6 inverted starts to push as he conducts an inverted barrel roll, pushing up to negative 3G. That means all the blood is now rushing into the head of Red 6 as Red 7, 8 and 9 hold on for the barrel roll to complete the mirror roll. With that manoeuvre completed by Reds 8 and 9 conducting a rollback. 2 and 3, roll goes rows 2 and 3, rolls around the outside. Clear goes Reds 4 and 5, roll around the outside. In one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots to master each year. This is rollback. As I said, 2024 celebrates 60 years, 60 display seasons for the Red Arrows. Keep your eye on Reds 8 and 9, Red 8 smoking blue, Red 9 smoking red, as they draw a wonderful surprise in the sky to celebrate 60 display seasons, our 60th anniversary break. It's a colourful and dynamic Synchro double roll. As the Synchro ready for the Vixen break. However, Southport, please put your hands together. It's been an honour and a pleasure. It's the 2024 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrow!
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Fantastic.